It's time now for County-Wide, a presentation of Yavapai Broadcasting News. You'll hear about the interesting issues and happenings that affect all our lives. Here's today's County-Wide.
Welcome to the program. It is County-Wide. I'm Brad Miller, and we're very happy to chat this morning via Zoom link with Lisa Lucidi. And Lisa is president of Horses with Heart. And they've got a big event coming up this weekend that we'll talk plenty about. But we'll also kind of cover just what is and who are the folks with Horses with Heart. What do they do? What are they about? And how might they be able to help you or impact your life? So let's first say good morning to Lisa Lucidi, president of Horses with Heart. Good morning.
Good morning, Brad. Thank you for having me today. I look forward to this.
Now, we're on Zoom, and I can't quite see. Are you sitting on a horse right now?
No, not exactly. I have miniature horses, and they would probably not be real happy with me if I sat on their back.
Possibly.
My big boy might be okay, but not a good thing to do.
Possibly so. All right. Well, let's do this. Now your organization has been around for some time. They're good friends of KVRD and Yavapai Broadcasting. We've done any number of things together, but there are still going to be a lot of folks, or some folks at least, in the community who are unfamiliar with Horses with Heart. So to begin, let's just kind of start there. What is your organization? What are you about? And kind of what is your mission or goal?
Okay, well, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are in our 30th year of existence. We are a therapeutic riding center where we also help those in the military background, veterans, first responders, and active military, working with them through either therapeutic riding or through equine-assisted learning, which is a new program for us that's going to be starting this fall, where we work with those who are having some struggles with life skills, be it an adolescent, maybe a recently divorced or widowed adult, and also our military personnel who have some adjustments into society again. So that program will be starting later on this fall, and we appreciate any comments and if anybody would like to learn more about it. We also do a Silver Saddles class, which is a class that we offer for our adult population who maybe have learning how to ride a horse on their bucket list. And we have five-week sessions. We run from March through November. And the reason we have to stop is because of the inclement weather in Chino Valley. Mm-hmm. The cold, the wind, and then our special needs participants sometimes can't really be exposed to a lot of changes in the weather and the elements. And so we do shut down. And that creates a problem for a lot of our participants because they lose that consistency of coming to Horses with Heart, to see their horses, to see their volunteer team, to have that once a week opportunity to maybe forget about whatever it is that's keeping them from feeling like they're fitting in. And on top of a horse is the best place to be for so many of them. So along with the classes that we offer, we have a wonderful opportunity for volunteers of anywhere from 14 years of age on up. This year, we will have over 200 volunteers who give an hour to multiple hours a week of their time to assist with our riders, with our horses, with our facility, in the office. We've got plenty of opportunity. And please, if anybody is interested, come on down. Come and see us on Sunday, and you'll see just what opportunities we have for volunteers. We also have a staff of an executive director, operations director. We've got a program director, and then we have the supporting staff with assistants and office coordinators. So we have we're a small but mighty group, and we are hopefully going to be able to expand in the next 12 to 18 months, starting our capital campaign project to build a completely enclosed indoor arena so we can run classes year-round, and we can offer a variety of different programs that we can't do now because of the inclement weather that we run into at the throughout the year.
Wow. Wow. Okay, there's a lot to grab onto there. That's terrific, and I absolutely want to assure our listeners that we will talk and give some time here later in the program about your event coming up this weekend. It is important, and it's a real big one, and this is going to be on Sunday in Chino Valley. Is that right?
Yes, this Sunday, June 25th, from 1 to 4 at Horses with Heart, which is right there at the roundabout. We are right next to, just south of where the driving range used to be.
Okay.
So.
Okay. We'll toward the end of the show, we'll cover that at more length, what it is and why it's important, and why the community is being invited out. But I want to bounce back to your mission, because it's extraordinary. And I will tell you that I have a family member who has had some mental health issues, and who also worked, not through your program, but one that I think is very similar in Los Angeles. And it was almost, I dare say, life-changing for them.
Sure.
They grew up not around horses at all, found these animals, their nobility, their majesty. Folks who have horses in their lives already know all of this, but for those of us who don't ride or were raised around them, there is something extraordinary about either riding or grooming or working with horses. Try to convey, if you could, to us who are not as familiar as you are, what is it? What makes them click something for folks who are having a tough time?
Horses don't lie.
Yeah.
They see through you, and they know how to comfort you. They're very intuitive. Their size is a part of that, but I think I myself personally draw that same connection with my smaller horses. They just have a way of reaching into your soul and saying, "Come with me. Mm-hmm. We can get through this together." Mm-hmm. And they do it every day. I get choked up all the time because I have a therapy horse, and he did save a veteran's life, only because he was there at a moment in this veteran's life when he thought it was time to leave this earth. Mm-hmm. And my horse was there for him. And for that, I am grateful. They have a magic about them, and they can turn your life around. It doesn't matter how bad your day is. When you show up and they whinny to you, or they look at you, or they walk towards you, they are saying, "Come into my world. I can make you feel better."
Yeah.
And that endorphin relief that the human gets, it just kind of envelops the horse, and it just keeps going and going. And I guess unless you're a horse person, you may not ever get the opportunity to experience this. But it isn't just because you're riding them.
Yeah.
Just the groundwork alone, just grooming a horse, you can feel them relax. You feel yourself relax. You can feel that their breathing slows down. Their tail stops switching. They drop their head. They lick their lips. There's a lot of physical signs, but they also can just look at you, turn their head to the side when you're grooming them. And whether they're saying thank you or how's your day, or it doesn't really matter. You're just, the connection that a human has is something that has been studied and researched for decades. And out of it comes this program, this equine assisted learning program, where we are using horses to help these people who have these social issues of communicating, of bullying, of family, friends, school, getting how to deal with those life problems, and toning down the aggression and the anger and the loneliness and the depression, because they always know that there's this one horse that I always go see, And no matter how bad my day is, I always feel better. And I don't know why. I don't know what he does that makes me feel better, but I know I need it. So that's what this program will offer. And it's done throughout the world, throughout the country. We are a part of an international organization called PATH, and that's Professional Association of Therapeutic Horsemanship. And PATH has created a set of standards that we have followed for years. We are a premier center, which is the pinnacle of all PATH centers. We recently had our 5-year audit, and we had a 100% success on it.
Wow,
and
that's great.
It is great. And it is an organization that we can turn to when we have issues or when we have programs, and they will give us direction and guidance and these wonderful standards that keep us within the bounds of what is safe, what is right, what is ethically correct, and what is good for both horse and participant.
Extraordinary. That's extraordinary. There's more to come. We do need to take a short break. Our guest today, Lisa Lucidi, is president of Horses with Heart. They have a big event coming up on Sunday. We'll talk more about that. You are invited. The public is invited to witness firsthand this extraordinary work that this group. How long has Horses with Heart been in existence now, Lisa?
This is our 30th year.
30th, yeah.
We are celebrating 30 years.
I was going to say you've been around a long, long time and an extraordinary success rate, and we're going to talk more about that. Horses with Heart, big event on Sunday. We'll chat more with Lisa Lucidi on Countywide when we return right after this.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called unexpected. So when it comes to financial goals, our philosophy is don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Matthias Sandoval. A job loss, change in health, or a loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Call our office to schedule a face-to-face appointment.
Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Verde Solaire, your hometown heating, air conditioning, and plumbing company in the Verde Valley, and your trusted North Central Arizona Goodman dealer. Goodman is a name you can trust with the revolutionary Comfort Bridge technology factory installed into select Goodman gas furnaces and air handlers to ensure the entire system operates at peak energy efficient performance. Verde Solaire offers free in-home estimates, locally owned and operated since 1983. Visit them at verdesolaire.com. Better, cleaner, faster.
Hi, this is Louis Rice with Rice Accounting, Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, with a very sincere thank you for your continued business over the last 20 years. All of us at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service are very honored for the many community awards we've been given over the years. As always, we are open year-round, providing services for taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, located throughout northern Arizona, can help you with all your tax and accounting needs. For our nearest location, call 800-234-1040.
Let's talk. That's the message from Jonna Randall Murdoch, your local Farm Bureau agent, providing a personal touch when making insurance and financial decisions. Jonna will simplify your insurance needs while offering competitive pricing. Let's talk auto, home, life, and farm. Call Jonna at Farm Bureau today at 928-649-8686. Your Cottonwood Farm Bureau property and casualty insurance company. At Farm Bureau, they insure more than just farms.
Again, a good day to you. It is Countywide. I'm Brad Miller. Lisa Lucidi is the president of Horses with Heart. They've got a big event coming up on Sunday, and we'll visit that at length before we wrap up our time together here. But Lisa, you could not have described better what Horses with Heart does, what the mission is, and how you work. I'd like to ask you this: if there is someone, say, listening to our program today, and they call the number that we're going to leave at the end of the show, and they're a little intimidated because horses are big. They can be characters, just like a dog can be, or things like that. And who might be just a little bit afraid that I didn't grow up around horses, I don't understand them. How can this help me? Walk me through the process if I am someone who wants to get in contact with you and take advantage of your program.
Okay. Well, the first thing that we have to figure out, they're going to call the office. hopefully they'll call ahead so that they know that someone is there to help them. Their call will be answered by probably our office coordinator, which is Chelsea Barth, and she will do a little conversation with them and kind of get an idea of what it is they're looking for. If it's for them or if it's for a family member or a friend, are they looking for some kind of a therapeutic riding? Do they have, are they looking for something for a person who may have some special needs? Is it someone who needs just the support of caring and credentialed instructors and all of our dedicated volunteers? Are they looking for a volunteer position to maybe learn how to groom the horses and get them prepared for our participants in their classes? Maybe they want to do some kind of office work. But if they are looking for a program that is designed for them, if it's for silver saddles, that's for our older riders who want to maybe get on a horse for the first time, or maybe they want to remember what it felt like when years ago. Maybe they want to learn how to do cart and carriage driving. We offer that program under our Silver Carriages program. We also have opportunities for maintenance. If maybe they just want to be around the horses, maybe don't feel like riding them, but you know what? I'm pretty good with a hammer and I can take direction. On Wednesdays, we do our maintenance day, and we've got a great crew, but they can always use more volunteers there. We have a lot of events throughout the year that we need volunteers to do that. We've got our biggest fundraiser of the year coming up on November 11th. That's Sequins and Saddles. It will be held again this year at the Embry-Riddle University Student Center. And this is this is where we get the funds to keep our programs alive and our horses fed. So we always need volunteers for there, particularly in collecting donations and gift items for our silent and live auctions. This year we have Steve Sishka, who is going to be our live auctioneer. So we're looking forward to that event. It is on November 11th, which is Veterans Day. So that is our theme this year. We are honoring our military. We have a veterans program where all of our veterans participate at no cost to them. So they ride free. They are also invited to get involved in the Heroes on Horses, which is a competitive riding event down at Westworld. It's held in the spring.
Let me. This is extraordinary. I mean, it just there's just no. It's okay. Well, but I think that's the point. There's just a litany of different programs, and over 30 years' time, I know that this is probably developed. You've seen as you rattle that off, it occurs to me. Here's our mission. We want to help folks, say veterans with PTSD. Or difficulty readjusting after their service. Well, then we find out we have special needs children, say. Well, and then over here we find, well, gosh, here we can help. And over that 30 years, you've built this kind of minor empire that reaches out in so many different directions that I did not realize until you and I started talking here 20 or so minutes ago. That's extraordinary that it can keep running not only successfully with its original mission, but that you can build on it and develop it into something that has really become kind of a leading organization of its kind in our state. I mean, it really is that big of a deal.
Well, I will tell you that we've kind of been so busy keeping our program going over the last couple of decades is that we've forgotten to brand ourselves and get our word out there. So a lot of people will drive by our little 5 acres there and not know what we do. Some of us, they hear our name and they say, "Oh yeah, that's a rescue place." No, we're not a rescue place. Although some of our horses probably were one step away from being in a rescue place because we have an older herd for sure, and we are always on the lookout for a donation of a worthy equine. So that's something else I can reach out to the public. Our horses go through a very rigorous evaluation. They are not only quarantined from the rest of our herd for period of time, but they are evaluated by our staff veterinarian, which is Madeline Melcourse, and by our instructors and our operations director, Pam Berry, who makes sure that the horse, number one, is safe and then in good health. We have some who are under, they've got old age syndrome, they've got creaky joints, they've got some issues, and we take care of all that. So we are always on the lookout for horses, but we are also always looking for individuals who want to not only volunteer but participate. So the special needs comes in, and there is an intake process that they go through with our program director or our certified instructors. So we make sure that we're a good fit. They can also be possibly referred by a family doctor, a school, a therapist. There's a lot of opportunity for the professional world to invite their clients to what we have to offer.
Right. Now, it sounds like, as we kind of get it, or kind of wrapping up our time together here, it sounds like Sunday's event is going to play into all of that, just kind of helping people better understand who you are, Horses with Heart, what your organization, is about, and the missions, kind of the things that we've talked about here today. It is open to the public on Sunday. Please, again, give me your location and the times, and who from the community you would like to see attend the event.
Oh, well, we want to see the community come out.
Everybody.
We want to see our past riders and participants and volunteers who have maybe moved on, but would like to come back and just say hi to some old friends.
Great.
It's a family friendly environment. Of course, your radio station will be there doing a live broadcast. We're having some light refreshments. We've got docents who are going to be around the facility explaining about our horses, about whatever particular location they are. What do we do here with our riders, and what are we doing over here in this adventure trail? Does that help your participants and your riders? We'll have our instructors demonstrating the props and we call them toys that we use to encourage our riders to reach, to bend, to stretch, to just communicate, to think while they're on top of a horse.
Gotcha.
And that'll be from 1 to 4. We're going to do tours all day long. It's a good opportunity. If you've never been there before, just come on down. If you have been, please come and take a look at our timeline and all of our old pictures that we have. We've got all of our staff will be there, and hopefully all of our board will be there to meet you, to thank you, and to invite you to be a part of Horses with Heart.
That sounds great. Tell me one more time your location.
We are at 2705 South Highway 89 at the roundabout.
Chino Valley.
I think that street is called Kalinich.
Okay. And then if you would, finally, again, a phone number. If someone has listened to the program, has questions, would like to volunteer, participate, who do they get in touch with, and how do they do it?
Okay, they can call 928-533-9178. It's also on our website, and that is www.horseswithheartaz.org.
Okay. All right, wonderful. Well, that is terrific, and bless you for the work that you do. 30 years strong, Horses with Heart, big event coming up on Sunday. We would encourage you, if this program has inspired you in one way or another, to become a part of it, find out more about this terrific organization here in Northern Arizona. Our guest, Lisa Lucidi. I'm Brad Miller, and we'll see you next time.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called unexpected. So when it comes to financial goals, our philosophy is don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Matthias Sandoval. A job loss, change in health, or a loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Call our office to schedule a face-to-face appointment.
Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Verde Solaire, your hometown heating, air conditioning, and plumbing company in the Verde Valley, and your trusted North Central Arizona Goodman dealer. Goodman is a name you can trust with the revolutionary Comfort Bridge technology, factory installed into select Goodman gas furnaces and air handlers to ensure the entire system operates at peak energy efficient performance. Verde Solar offers free in-home estimates. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Visit them at verdesolar.com. Better, cleaner, faster.
Hi, this is Lewis Rice with Rice Accounting, Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, with a very sincere thank you for your continued business over the last 20 years. All of us at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service are very honored for the many community awards we've been given over the years. As always, we are open year-round, providing services for taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, located throughout northern Arizona, can help you with all your tax and accounting needs. For our nearest location, call 800-234-1040.
Let's talk. That's the message from Jonna Randall Murdoch, your local Farm Bureau agent, providing a personal touch when making insurance and financial decisions. Jonna will simplify your insurance needs while offering competitive pricing. Let's talk auto, home, life, and farm. Call Jonna at Farm Bureau today at 928-649-8686. Your Cottonwood Farm Bureau property and casualty insurance company. At Farm Bureau, they insure more than just farms.
This has been Countywide. Listen in each Tuesday and Thursday at this time. If you have a topic or guest idea that you'd like to suggest, email us, news@myradioplace.com.